On raising children, I saw so many posts about what a parent should do, what they shouldn't do regarding raising children. The truth is, when it comes to raising your own child, you can pray, you can do all that you can in teaching and training them. But the end is left to the child to listen and to learn. Do not judge other parents on how they raise their child. Focus on your children. Focus on. It's really important to just focus on how to learn from each other. It's really sad when you see parents putting in so much work to raise a child and then the child turns out a certain way. But we also need to check ourselves, because as you dish out judgments on how to raise a child, you also make sure that your children are perfect. You also make sure that you're giving them the right manuals and things to do and what not to do in this life. So, yes, we see all these things, but before you speak, think and also pray for them, and also just pray over your kids and teach them the right things so that you don't be the next social media topic. We cannot be the judge and the jury on how a mom or a dad chooses to raise their child. As long as they're not being abusive, as long as they're treating the child with respect, it's important to keep those things in mind. I hear people say, oh, women in America or in Europe don't raise their children well. How can you be the judge of that? How can you decide that? Do you know the sacrifices they've made? And this is not excusing moms and dads who refuse to be a part of a child's life, who refuse to do what is right by their children, who refuse to respect their children. I'm talking about hardworking parents who are doing everything they can to make sure that their kids turn out right. I have seen a lot of great Nigerian children in the diaspora, and at the same time I've seen some really terrible kids coming fresh off the boat. So it's really a parent one last thing. Parenting doesn't come with a manual. There's nothing, kids are not born with a manual that says this is how you're going to raise A and B, because you may have the same child, you may have even twins and they turn out completely differently. So parenting is hard work. Parenting is conscious effort. Parenting is taking that time out to learn about a child and how to take a child as they come to you. So do not weigh your children's behavior with another child or another parenting style or whatever it is. Focus on your family. Focus on growing your family and making your children upstanding citizens. And apart from that, I think if we all just learn and we just pray for one another and just listen and watch and use things as an example and not just a way. And I end with this. The Bible says, whatever things are pure, whatever things are of good report, you focus on those things. And so in this time of COVID that you're home with your children, take time to understand them. Be there, teach them valuable lessons. Listen to them, be respectful, find out what they like and what they don't like, and just take time to just really, really learn how to be a better parent. Instead of focusing on other people's parenting, let's focus more on parenting our kids. Be blessed.